Hey guys, Sam here and welcome to another FIFA 17 experiment. Today's experiment isn't actually a new idea at all. It's not original. It's just a Super League with some of the best teams in Europe. The way I've picked these teams isn't actually the teams that have finished the highest in their leagues. It's just the teams that I think are the most notable from their leagues. And some leagues have one team, some have two or three representing that league, and some teams have more. So if you guys disagree with any of the decisions, just keep in mind that it's not based on any real life league position or anything like that. I've just picked these teams, and in some cases just on the prestige of the club. So some of these decisions you might not be happy with, but it's the teams that I've decided to pick. Tomorrow we'll be randomizing the squads and we'll be doing a randomized version of this league, which is why I wanted to do a normal version, because I want to see what kind of differences happen and who actually gains the most out of randomizing their squad. So today we're just going to be doing the normal one. Tomorrow you'll have a randomized version of the Super League, and hopefully you guys do go on to enjoy both those videos. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, I do urge you to leave a like on the video. It helps me out a lot. And also, if you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe for more FIFA 17 experiment and career mode content. But without further ado, let's take a look at what would happen if there was a European Super League. Okay, so as I said before, the way I picked these teams really was a mixture of a few different things, but mainly I was just picking the clubs that I felt were the most known from each league. So again, if you disagree with any of the decisions, then that's fine. Sue me if you want, but these are the decisions that I made, and it's the league that I'm going to end up running with. So it's AS Monaco, Ajax, Arsenal, Atletico Madrid, Bayern, Celtic, Chelsea, Dortmund, FC Barcelona, Inter Milan, Juventus, Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United, AC Milan, Olympique Lyon, PSG, Real Madrid, Benfica, and last but certainly not least is Tottenham Hotspur. Now, I didn't want this Super League to actually have too many different leagues in it. I just really wanted the main top 5 European leagues, and then we chucked in one team from Portugal, one team from Scotland, and one team from the Netherlands. I didn't, think about going to any other leagues like maybe Switzerland or Turkey or Belgium. I didn't think about those leagues. I really wanted this to be a very prestigious Super League. I wanted it to be the biggest leagues in the world. So there's only one team from Portugal. You could argue that Porto should be in here as well. I could understand that argument. What it came down to was whether or not I wanted to put Porto or Celtic in here. And I wanted Celtic to be in here. I wanted Scottish Premier League to have a representative. So I decided to pick Celtic. Obviously, there's 6 Premier League clubs. Really difficult. I can't not pick any of those 6. They're all amazing clubs in their own right, other than Liverpool and Manchester City, which are just dog shit clubs. If you don't know, I'm a United fan, so don't take that too seriously, Liverpool and City fans. Inter Milan and AC Milan are another 2 teams that maybe you guys would be saying, look, based on league positioning over the past 5 years even, these teams probably shouldn't be in these positions. They, we should probably have Roma and Lazio in here, or even like a Napoli and a Roma or something along those lines. But again, I've just gone based on club prestige, and AC and Inter are 2 very well-known clubs in Italy, and I thought they should be the ones with Juventus here. So again, a few decisions you guys might not agree with, but it's the decision that I've made. If you do a Super League, you could put whoever you want in it. But without further ado, for those of you who don't have a problem with my team selections, let's take a look at what things look like halfway through the season. Okay, so halfway through the season, it's Bayern Munich in first position, but that's not the surprise. The surprise is Celtic sitting in second. That is insanity. With United in third, Inter Milan in fourth, Benfica in fifth, Spurs in sixth, PSG in 7th, Atleti in 8th, Dortmund in 9th, and Barcelona in 10th. Barcelona, I mean, you look at the big 4 clubs in Europe, you could argue, Bayern, Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Juventus, I would say, are probably the biggest 4 at the moment. You could even maybe say Atletico Madrid is close to that 4, but you look at Barcelona and Real Madrid, these are super clubs, right? These are meant to be amazing clubs, and look at where they are, 10th and 15th. That's disgusting. Juventus in 11th, Ajax in 12th, Chelsea in 13, Liverpool in 14, as I said before, Madrid in 15, Arsenal in 16, City in 17th, Monaco is in 18th, with AC Milan in 19th, and last but not least is Lyon in 20th. So a few surprises, a few not so surprises. I didn't expect Lyon to do that well in this league, but I didn't expect Celtic or Ajax to do that well either. Ajax for 12th, I think that's pretty good for Ajax, to be fair. Look at the teams that they're ahead. They're ahead of Chelsea, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Arsenal, Manchester City, even Monaco. All, I would say, their squads are probably better than Ajax's. I think AC Milan and Lyon are probably around there on Ajax's level, and I would have said Celtic would have come dead last. If I was to tip, before I started simming this, I would have guessed Celtic to come dead last, and they're in second at the moment, only bested by Bayern Munich. So not a bad feat at all for the one Scottish team in the league. But I want to see more fight from some of these big clubs. Madrid, Barca, Juventus, they got to be higher up, surely. They have to be higher up. Chelsea, the English champion, sitting in 13th. So let's take a look at what things look like at the end of the season. I'm scared Celtic might go on and win it. I don't know. You never know with these fucking sim tournaments. You just absolutely do not know. Okay, drastic changes to the table. Spurs, Tottenham Hotspur have won the league by goal difference over Bayern Munich with a just outrageous second half of the season. Bayern sit in second, Benfica in third. Benfica sat in fifth halfway through the season. Spurs sat in sixth, so both have improved a lot. But speaking of improvements, Real Madrid, 15th halfway through the season, finish in fourth, besting Celtic on goal difference. And a round of applause for Celtic. Holy shit, they sit in fifth. And yes, all these clubs are absolutely like Real Madrid from 15th to 4th. That's amazing. AC Milan, halfway through the season, were 19th, second last in the table, and they had 8 losses to their name. They only lost 2 games in the next 19 and have willed their way to a 6th spot finish. Barcelona in 7th, Manchester United in 8th, and Juventus in 9th. From Milan to Juventus, they all had the same points, so goal difference separated those 4 clubs. Chelsea coming in 10th, coupled with Atletico Madrid and Inter Milan, again, all on the same points. Manchester City in 13th. They had the same points and goal difference as Borussia Dortmund, but because they scored more goals, they finished ahead of them. PSG in 15th, Monaco in 16th. So the 2 bigger French clubs, you could call them, not doing well at all. Liverpool in 17th, Arsenal in the drop zone, 18th. Along with them, Ajax, and finally Olympique Lyon, who were by far the worst team. A 12-point gap between them and Ajax. They were dreadful. They were the worst team in the league, only picking up 3 wins in 38 games. I mean, not even Premier League teams that get relegated. Sunderland has more than 3 wins this season, so Lyon were shocking. But at the end of the day, some of the biggest shocks were definitely Spurs winning the whole thing. That's pretty insane. Benfica being in the top 4, Celtic coming 5th. Really all big shocks. But tomorrow we're going to find out how this table will look once we randomize the teams. Once these squads get mixed up, we'll see who benefits the most out of it. I can't wait to see some of the combinations that we come up with the randomizing, guys. I mean, can you think of some of the ultimate combinations that we're going to possibly get? It's going to be amazing to randomize these teams. So many talented players across the board, even at some of the lesser clubs. The only squad where really there's not that many good players is Celtic, but barring Celtic, even in the likes of Lyon and Ajax, there's a lot of talented players. So I can't wait personally to randomize these teams and see what we come up with, guys. But that is the end of today's video. That is the end of the normal European Super League. We'll see what happens tomorrow when we randomize these teams. How about a bit of predictions, guys? Who's going to benefit the most from the randomizing? Who do you think is going to win in a randomized Super League? And I know it's difficult to predict because we're randomizing the squads, but who knows? Maybe someone will get it right just by pure luck, by just guessing like Celtic or something, and Celtic end up getting like Messi and Ronaldo and just everybody, and then they just demolish the league. Who fucking knows? That's it for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy it, do leave a like on the video. I hope you did enjoy today's video. I hope you had a good day. I'll see you guys in the next one very soon. Keep it real.